This film deals with the issue of human trafficking and contains intense scenes. Viewer discretion is advised.
Gee.
I don't know how you guys do it. Just have the gift. See you again next week.
Tobie ubili твою сестру? Иди.
Я сделаю все, что ты хочешь.
Вон он. Иди. Эй. Answer. Hey, no!
What?
Look at that face.
14, 15.
If that pushed?
No defensive bruises. Plus, the sicko in the room up there says she dove out the window for no apparent reason.
Peter. Little Peter, in Russian. Must have been her sweetheart back home, or maybe her dog.
Damn. These Russians are sure start young.
What is that supposed to mean?
Nothing. It seems like nowadays every other hooker speaks Russian.
She's not a prostitute.
How you know?
She's the third dead girl from Eastern Europe in a couple of months. No ID, no family to trace. I'm gonna call Immigration and Customs Enforcement.
Ice. Why?
I think she was trafficked.
have to go now. I can't afford to be late again. Ciao.
You're going to get sick. You keep working yourself so hard.
Hey, how long do we have to wait here for another drink?
Why don't you just relax and let the lady do her job?
Please. It's coming.
I apologize.
Yo, you look. I've been working since 6 o'clock and my replacement hasn't shown up yet, so the last thing I need is you starting a fist fight in my honor. Okay?
Okay? But I'm not doing it to impress you. Elena, it's not my style. I'm Frederick. Maybe I will see you later? I'm good with numbers too, you know. Went to business school in Vienna. I got a degree.
So you live there and come to Prague for business?
Usually once a week. By the way, your English is very good. Where did you learn it?
Took some courses to be a tour guide.
Really?
But then Ivanka, you know, got busy. Never went back to it.
Ivanka? She's very special for you. Is she really that beautiful?
My little angel.
Adorable. What about her father?
Haven't seen him since she was born. Trust me, I've learned my lesson.
I would love to see you again. Take you out on a proper date. I mean, maybe a dinner or something.
It's just dinner, right?
Right.
Two more days and we're free. Yeah, but should we really do this? Oh, come on, we're gonna be models. No, we're gonna be famous models. Come on, let's go. Too much. Makes you look provincial, trust me. Should we go over here? Oh, it's going to be great. Okay, girls, sit down. Sit down, girls. You'll get your chance. Now, let me quickly introduce you to someone important. Mr. Karpovich, the founder of Top Agents Review.
I represent over 200 models. You probably know some of them from the covers of fashion magazines. They all have international careers. They travel the world. And they make lots of money. Does that sound like a good opportunity or what? Best of luck to all of you.
Okay, now let's see Victoria Ulova.
own way, right?
Not the type.
What do you do?
Not much. I want to be a model and travel and make money.
Okay. The selected girls are invited to sit in the first 2 rows. The others are free to go. Thank you for your time.
Go ahead. You'll be okay. You're good, okay? You're pretty. You're everything. I swear, okay? Just don't tell my dad.
Okay, let's go over some details.
Excuse me. Can I talk to you?
Yes.
I'm only 16.
So?
Well, I don't have a passport, and my
You
dad.
should have told us this.
But I'll do anything.
No,
You know.
fine. It's going to cost a lot in immigration fees, but let me see what I can do.
Oh, thank you very much.
Maria Ivanovna, как поживаете?
Papa.
I saw it, Nadia. See, I can't trust you if you keep wearing this stuff on your face.
You're dripping.
What's that about?
Nothing. You're just such a hopeless dresser.
At least I'm not a fashion victim.
Yeah, and at least I live in the present and not some Stalinist era or something.
Hey.
Listen, Papichka, why don't you just let me go away for a year? Huh? I'll get a nanny job in London or somewhere.
Not again, Nadienka. I want you to finish your school first.
And who's going to pay for it?
Yes, I know these last few years have been tough, but...
Papa, I love you, but it's been more than just a few years. Why don't you let me do something useful? I'm 16.
You're just a baby.
What? Don't you understand? Anything is better than living here. Anything. Scrubbing the floors in Paris. I don't care.
It's out of question. You have no concept of what's like living in a foreign country. I loved your mother, God bless her soul, but she really poisoned your head with those stupid ideas.
Well, at least she wanted to try. And who knows, maybe if you had had the guts to take her somewhere else, she would have been still alive.
Sit.
How do you pronounce that?
Tagalog.
Listen to this.
Can't get that one.
Taga saan ka? Taga Amerika ako.
Oh, that's so
That's
cool.
amazing, man. You're a pioneer. Maybe you should think about picking up some languages.
Oh my God. Hello, what are you doing?
You know somebody in Manila?
Cha-ching. Give me the phone.
Grandma, it's Annie. We're in Manila, in the Philippines, and I just wanted to say, happy birthday. Oh, yeah.
Surprise boys like her, huh? Those pattern bras you're buying? Look at this picture. She looks 18.
She doesn't look 18.
She looks 18.
She doesn't look 18.
Okay, bye, Grandma. I love you, too.
She's the third Eastern European girl to kill herself in the metropolitan area in the past 6 weeks. No known family or relatives to claim the bodies. No next of kin, no one who cares. For all we know, they were all trafficked. And yet none of their investigations are going anywhere, are they?
This is her, yeah?
Yeah. That's the girl who dove out the hotel window the other day.
Elena Sinova. Her fingerprints were on a tourist visa 8 months ago.
God, then she must have been only 14 years old. Actually, there's another reason I wanted to see you today, sir. You ran the Chicago and New York INS offices for 18 years. You must have seen some pretty ugly things.
Go on.
That's why you came out of retirement. You took this job because you wanted to make a difference, but you're short on manpower.
Who the hell are you?
Six years with the NYPD, 3 commendations for distinguished service, Russian language skills, father deceased, mother still living.
Well, if you think there's a way for you to come in here and make a difference overnight, you're kidding yourself.
No, I don't, sir, but let me level with you. I've thought more about these 3 girls than I have any other case that I've worked on for 6 years. I belong here.
I tell you what, I'll take this under consideration.
With all due respect, sir, I don't want you to take it under consideration. I want you to give me the job. Look, somebody brought Lena into this country. Somebody probably had her turning 20 tricks a day when she should have been going to the junior prom. I want to nail the pig who did this.
Okay. You want to be an ICE agent? You have to go through intensive training at FTSE, and then when you're finished with that, if you make the grade, we'll give you a chance to prove yourself.
Thank you, sir. I promise you, you won't regret this.
I got a lot of regrets. Don't promise me that.
Hello. Sit. Like this place? You know, I think of you all the time, even when I'm not supposed to.
Is it good or bad?
You tell me. I'm just not used to feeling this way. I miss you.
Me too.
Yes, you have something to show me.
Great. Hard to believe, right?
Let's drink to that, to Vienna. Our first weekend together.
To Vienna. Myslím, že se mu brat to líbí.
Hey!
Made it.
The train was late.
Yes. Good. I'm so glad you're here. Welcome.
What is this place?
Let me first show you upstairs.
Hello.
Passport.
What's going on here? Frederic! 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 No! Frederic!
Can you process it quickly? In case you ever think of running away, doing something stupid, just think of your little daughter. She's safe as long as you behave. It's as simple as that.
The mall's never gonna be the same after this.
No. Ooh, pretty. Hi.
Hi.
Oh yeah, these are great.
Right.
Yeah, I want to try this one on.
This one
Maybe red. Try it. You'll never find a dress like this at home.
Okay. Okay, but I want to try on this one first, and then I'm gonna try on the red. It is so beautiful. How did you do that though? I wasn't watching when you were doing that.
Like this.
I did see how you
Turn. So then wrap it like that. Tie it.
Stop it! What are you doing? Help me, please!
Doing what we can. I'm following some leads to the car, but we don't have the license plate number.
How do you expect me to remember a license plate number when my daughter's being abducted?
Okay, Sam, it was probably fake anyway.
Mrs. Gray? Mr. Gray? Tom Halloran. I'm with the Department of Homeland Security, Office of International Affairs. Maybe we should speak in private. Please.
My God. We've been feeling so lost here.
I know this is difficult for you.
It's terrorists, isn't it? I mean, they're targeting us at random just because we're from
No,
the
this isn't random. We believe Annie was abducted by sex traffickers.
No. That's a mistake. Well, why would they want an American girl?
Most of the people over here are gracious, honest, and decent. But where there's economic hardship and poverty, there are some who take advantage. They become predators. They look for easy targets, and I'm afraid young women like your daughter.
We got the picture.
No, Jack, it's better this way. He just wants us to know so that we can help.
I'm truly sorry.
Wow. Misha, I don't remember you being this much of a slob back at home.
I wasn't. College has elevated my messiness into an art form.
Well, you know, if you don't want to clean it up, I bet you we could get some good money for it on eBay.
Great. Make me some money. Is my immaturity cramping your upscale lifestyle?
You know, it is a very classy joint that I run here.
I can see that because this just oozes class. Would it kill you to buy some real flowers?
It's on. Our press conference. Come on. Yeah.
Yesterday, Immigration and Customs Enforcement held a double press conference on the growing epidemic following the recent abduction in Manila of a 12-year-old American girl, Annie Gray.
I didn't know ICE was investigating this.
Yeah, our international department.
That's a lot of publicity for your agency, huh?
It's not about publicity.
Oh, come on. Everything's about perception. You know that.
Focused on the issue of educating the public about this growing problem.
An ounce of cocaine wholesale.
That's my boss.
$1,200. But you can only sell it once. A woman or a child, $50 to $1,000. But you can sell them each day, every day, over and over and over again. The markup is immeasurable. Human trafficking, ladies and gentlemen, is the business of the future for crime organizations.
Are you a virgin?
Please, sir, please don't.
It's bloody too bad. Because I have to keep you that way.
How long will he be in the United States? Thank you. Next. Carrying any fruits or vegetables?
Thank you.
Sorry, stand behind the line. Behind the line, please, lady. Next, please.
How long are you going to be in the States?
2 weeks.
2 weeks. Enjoy your stay.
Come on, cheer up. We're in New York. How bad can it be, huh?
Passports, tickets, and money. I'll go change it for you.
Crazy, huh?
Давай, давай!
Bыстро. Быстро.
Двигай.
Лишь быстро.
Move. Let's go, let's go.
In line. Move. Quiet. Сумка сюда. Быстрей.
Mr. Karpovich is coming down. When he speaks, you listen. If you have questions, keep them to yourselves.
Igor, sve mašiš. The situation's really very simple. You wanted to come to America, and we got you here. But it all costs money. Your passports, visas, tickets, boarding, it all adds up. By now, each of you has accumulated a debt worth tens of thousands of dollars. Plus, interest and other expenses. Means, until you finish paying that money back to us, usually in a few years or so, we own you. Please understand, it is not my intention to cause you misery. We are in this together. But be very certain that if you try to run away, someone will pay the price. I have all your information. Where you live, how many brothers and sisters you have back home. Everything. So if you get the urge to try to do something that might threaten our arrangement, you will get that urge and control it. Or inevitably, someone close to you will be hurt. Want these two in Washington. Keep them clean. These guys complain about bruises and cuts. This one's been already housebroken, so take it easy on the face. She stays here. Boston, Queens, in that order. That's it. Get them acquainted and hit the road.
Dress up.
Ivanka? Ivanka.
In Manila, the manhunt for the abducted American teenager Annie Gray continues. In spite of speculation that this incident was caused by the anti-American sentiment, at present, there have been no ransom demands. One informed source has suggested the involvement of the international sex ring.
Yeah, talk to me.
Hey, Tommy. Just happened to mention your fair city on the news. So I thought of you.
I was surprised.
Hang on. Drink it. What's the word on the American sweetheart? Looks like an order, no?
No idea, boss.
All of it. Whoever done it's an idiot.
There's nothing on the street yet. But if that's the case, my guess is someone's probably paid the Chinese to snatch her.
Who, the sheiks?
Could be.
Pay any amount of money for some white virgin flesh. This kind of thing draws a lot of bad publicity. Hard on business.
Right. Looks like we're gonna have a good summer then. The numbers are up.
I'm counting on it. Stay out of trouble, Tommy. Take your clothes off. You've been with the men before, have you?
Listen, Babushka, why don't you just let me go away for a year? Huh?
It's always the same. I forget she's with me on the tram, and I leave her there. And then I can't find that stupid tram because there is no such number. I'm afraid to go to sleep, you know. It's driving me crazy.
I don't dream, period. You know, it's like I have a hole in my brain or something. No, not even about my mother.
Elena, Sergey wants to see you upstairs now.
Yeah. Let me see those reports.
I started by doing a weekly spread. Over here is the monthly.
recount the money. Next time, I want the bills lined up and the packets neat.
Sorry.
So, how are the girls?
We've been working around the clock. I mean, all the girls with no exception. On the average, 12 clients each.
The harder you work, the sooner you'll be able to visit your daughter. Let me show you something that you could be doing to make my life easier. Sit. $1,328,000 per month total. It would speed things up if you could take care of the accounts. I trust you, Helena. You know why? I know what's important to me. I think I know what's important to you. You can manage this?
Please. Show me how it works. I'll keep track of it all, I promise.
Hey, I'm making you the lead on a case. The Queens Vice Squad just called. And I'm staking out a beauty parlor. Prostitutes. I think they're Russian, so maybe there could be something more to it.
Somebody tip them off?
I don't know. But if this does turn out to be our case, at least you'll be able to speak with these women.
Because of my Russian.
Oh, you said you had Russian language skills. You spoke it with your parents, right?
Yeah, until I left home. That the disgruntled neighbor?
Yeah, more people were going into the beauty parlor than his store.
Guess they were getting all their candy from the beauty parlor.
Nice cars, expensive cars, all kinds of cars. If it wasn't for all the coming and goings, I wouldn't even think twice. And then I noticed they were all men. And you know, how often do you see men lining up for beauty treatments, right?
What about the girls?
Oh, I only met two, both Russian. They would come here for my gummy bears. Probably don't have them back home.
No, they do. That's probably why they'd buy them, because it felt like home.
Oh, they didn't buy them. They had no money. That's what was so odd about the whole thing. I would treat them to a bag now and then.
Manong! Manong! Uy, kumusta na? Pwede tayo mag-usap? Ano?
Bayaran kita.
Manong, tinitignan kita. Alam mo, nakikita ko sa'yo. Isang taong sayat sa trabaho. Pero anong gagawin ko para sa'yo? Tutulungan kita, Manong, ha? Ito, para sa'yo. Sige, kunin mo. Yan, tulong ko pa sa'yo.
Tara dito, Hasmin. Huwag ka pumunta dyan.
Di ba tama ako?
Husband? Husband!
Absolutely. Anything you want? Nah. 11's the youngest. Right. Not now. That's per hour, I'm afraid. Yeah. Hang on a second. You know, I may have a younger one. All right. See you later, chap. I had a call from the Saudis. The ship's coming finally to pick them all up. We have to get ready, all right? Come on. Come on. There you go. You get them ready right away, all right?
How you doing, mate? Having a good time? Yeah.
Yes, very nice.
So, I've changed the picture on the flyer, so it's a bigger picture now.
We have no new developments.
No, you're not allowed to say that to me anymore, all right? Not one more time. I'm going to sit here until you say something different to me. You have to say something.
Mrs. Gray, I want you to meet Ellen Baker.
Mrs. Gray, I'm so sorry about your daughter.
She's not dead yet, you know?
That's not what I meant to say. Look, Roy knows me really well. I run the local branch of Stop Trafficking International. We're a non-governmental organization. We try to free the victims and we help their families.
Ellen's been a great informant to us. Thanks to her, I made many arrests.
Look, maybe you'd like to come by my office and we can talk a little bit more.
Make sure those racks aren't too far apart, all right?
Mabigyan ng konting gap yan, ha? Huwag masyadong malapit.
We'll make sure they're strong enough now because we're going to be sealing them with bags of rice.
Kumuha kayo ng bigas, lalagyan natin doon. Of course, they gotta breathe.
Well, they'll be sedated for the first little while.
Bunch of dead kids was not good karma.
Yeah, nobody wants that. Let's get rid of that American.
Well,
Where did she go, Tanya? I'm sure you know that, at least. Listen, can't you see I'm worried sick? We had our differences, but I can't believe she will abandon me like this. This is not her. This is not Nadia. You know her.
I haven't heard from her either, Miss Taganov. Not a word.
How did she manage to leave me or leave the country without my consent? It's unbelievable.
Those people from the moral agency helped her with everything. They're very well connected, you know?
Wait a minute. What people? What agency? What are you talking about?
Have your ass for this. Take her back to the car.
No, you see, I'll find a way to escape.
I won't do anything. I got my baby to think about.
Well, because I don't have a kid, I can't try to escape.
Elena, upstairs.
Oh, I'm going to come up with you.
No.
Yes.
You stay here.
Ну, Сергей, ну чё, ну заснул я, бывает. Сергей, я тебе обещаю.
up your stuff. You're leaving tonight. Breathe a word of this to any of those bitches. I'll snap your kid's neck like a wishbone.
Promise me you'll take care of yourself.
Why? What's the point?
Because this is going to end soon.
Even if it did, things could never go back to normal.
You don't know that.
No one would understand what we've been through here. No one besides you. Do you believe in the devil, Lilina?
No.
I met him.
Stop it.
I just know I'm not gonna see you again. Don't go.
It won't go on forever. I promise. Okay.
Please.
I have to go. Okay. I have to. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Somebody now.
Excuse me, sir. Is that your daughter? Sir, is that your daughter? Or did you just rent her for the night or an hour? Sir, are you American? Excuse me, sir. Are you American citizen? Sir, do you realize that we have less...
We print it, we scan it. We post it on our website's most wanted list.
It's very brave.
No, not really. It's more painful and scary, actually. Because this could be your neighbor, your dentist, your accountant, or, heaven forbid, a member of your own family. There's a lot of money that keeps a sick business going. But that day, we freed 11 kids, and we got a conviction.
I have to move to a cheaper hotel today, so I'm just gonna go.
Look, if you'd like to stay here, you're more than welcome to. It would be a pleasure to have you around.
Thank you. See, my husband went home, and I couldn't go with him. I can't sleep.
I know.
Thank you.
Immigration and Customs Enforcement. We're here to put you into protective custody. That means you are no longer in danger. We're taking you to a safe place. All right? We've got to put you in handcuffs, but it's only temporary. So the sooner we get out of here, the sooner you're safe. Let's go. Давай. Давай.
I need to talk to you. It's urgent.
Now?
No, alone.
All right. You'll ride with me. Cuff her.
Queen's been busted. They got Helena.
It was a mistake to trust her.
If you could count, I wouldn't have had to trust her.
She's not going to talk. She knows if
You bet your head on that! Call Prague! Get me Helena's kid.
Stand back, moving back there. We're all moving back there.
Yes, sir. We're in the lead van. We're on our way.
My daughter. They know where she lives.
Your daughter?
They. Who are they? They've been watching her.
Well, if you tell me who they are, maybe we
Don't
can...
you get it? There is no time. He'll send his people to get her.
We won't let that happen.
How can you stop them? They're in Prague. All he has to do is pick up a phone and...
What is it that you need?
I need to warn her. Please.
Hello? Did she? All right. I'm getting her now. Ivanka. Come on, darling. Come. It's okay. Come. So gorgeous, sweetie. Huh? Your mommy. Your mommy. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, darling.
Why are you doing it then?
Your girlfriend is here. We're all in the same boat, you know. You start talking, just leave me alone, will you?
It's done. The Czech police have transferred her to a safe house. What's wrong?
I can't do it. He's just too powerful. I can't take this chance.
Helen, don't renege on our deal.
You just don't know these people.
You keep saying that, but I think there's something else going on here.
I have to do what's best for my daughter.
Isn't that what we just did? I've delivered everything that you wanted. It's your turn now.
Snap your kid's neck like a wishbone.
I can't. Not yet. Not until Ivanka is here.
Here?
Right here. Next to me. Then I'll testify.
Look, you want to schlep people here from halfway around the world, fine, we'll do that. But not without knowing what that woman's got to say, what she's going to give us. Right now, as far as the department's concerned, all we got in custody is a bunch of hookers. That's it. There's no deal, there's no investigation, unless you can get someone to verify that these women were actually trafficked. All you got right now is a smuggling case. You understand me?
Yes, sir. So what do I do with her now?
You do what you're supposed to do. You tell her what she wants to hear.
You mean that I should lie to her?
Want to get the bad guys? Me in. No, she's here with me now. Okay, you send them upstairs. You got a visitor.
Was she busted with a client? Did you catch her in the act? Did you find any money on her? Anything incriminating that would warrant the arrest, other than her not having proper identification at the moment of the raid, which is no longer a problem, as you can see.
That's all well and good, Counselor, but she is now part of a federal investigation.
Against whom? Based on what grounds? Do you have it in writing to justify why she needs to stay in custody?
Come on, Counselor.
Don't come on me, Agent. Because as far as my side of the law is concerned, you don't have a leg to stand on. And I demand that you release this woman immediately.
Funny, do you have a signed paper from her? Because I don't recall her having mentioned hiring you as her lawyer. Or perhaps there's someone else out there who's got a vested interest in you getting her out of our hands.
Please. Okay. I'm known around town for doing pro bono cases like this, where authorities take advantage of victims' ignorance.
Interesting choice of words, Counselor. I agree, she is a victim. I don't agree that she's that ignorant, and neither does whoever is paying you to get her out of here.
Okay. So what's it gonna be, Agent?
Thank you. I'll give this back to her. Look, you come back here with signed paper or some proof that she's hired you as her lawyer, and we'll talk.
Ridiculous. Hello? No, not quite. I'll be there in a few minutes. I'm just around. Just give me a couple more days.
I'm counting on you.
Yeah, I'll get her out. Trust me, you got nothing to worry about. You're hurting me.
Good. Because if she's not out by tomorrow, I will come and I will find you. And this time, the hurting will be different. More intense. You understand?
Wait for the smoke. A little more smoke, more smoke.
Boss.
Yeah, no, he wants more smoke. There's not enough. More smoke, more.
I have to fly back to Vienna. Take care of the shipment. There's something else.
What?
Just heard from Prague. Police have the girl.
She must have met the deal. We have to take care of this.
It's not going to be easy. We're talking about...
I don't care. Cops, feds, they're all the same. Find the way.
It's him, isn't it? Helena, you have to tell me his name.
And my daughter.
We'll take care of your daughter, I promise you.
Ja sam jedina i ja si možu postarat o moju dceru.
What?
No one can take care of her but me.
Okay, let's go.
What are you
doing?
doing? Go on. You're free. Your boss got you a valid visa, so I no longer have any reason to keep you in custody. You can go if you think you can do better for your family. It's up to you. It's your choice.
No. What about my daughter?
I can have her on a plane within 48 hours.
If I started talking before my Ivanka was here, you realize I would be placing my baby's life in your hands?
Yes. Listen, anything that you would tell me besides his name will be off the record until she's here by your side. I promise you that.
I'm telling you, Victor, those security jobs are just a saving grace for us old-timers. You want me to ask around? See who's hiring?
Actually, I have someone specific in mind.
Who's that?
Sergei Garbovich. I've heard he hires some Russians to work with him around. I'd like to have fun, you know. Travel and...
Yeah. He's doing real well. The new school, you know. Young, educated, clever. But make no mistake, ruthless to the bone. If you don't mind it so much, I can try to get you in.
Good.
Give you best references, too.
Would be great, Leif.
Taganov, right?
Yeah. Victor Taganov.
Come in. So, you think your skin is thick enough to do this job, Victor?
If war didn't give me a thick skin, I really don't know what else would.
Unlike in war, this is not to kill them. It is to teach them obedience with pain.
Sure. You stay indifferent. But you know when to stop, right? Right?
Present from the Chechens.
Afghanistan.
Yolki-palki. Planning on staying in Vienna for a while?
If there is a chance I may get the job. svidania.
Victor, if I were to use you, you'd have to leave the next day.
For where?
Mexico City.
No problem.